The Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade and returned the question of abortion to the states, prompting outrage and celebration at the steps of the court.
I see this as a step in undoing a 50-year mistake in our nation.
It's upsetting and it's terrifying. It's honestly truly terrible to me, you know?
The majority of justices held that the Constitution does not guarantee a right to an abortion. Instead, the justices said voters and their elected officials should decide a moral issue that the court described as, quote, profound. For some, the ruling had a deeply personal impact.
I'm 76 years old. I had an abortion more years ago than I can count, and I have children I love. And nothing about my life would be the same if this decision were in force at that time for me and my life.
For others, the moment represented a victory in a decades-long fight to define when life begins.
It makes it easier to fight for life because they've admitted that it is life, and they've stopped dehumanizing life constitutionally.
The ruling has led to fears on the left that in some states, abortion will be totally outlawed. Anti-abortion activists set that as a goal.
Do you think the pro-life movement will now push for complete bans on abortion?
That's my hope, for sure.
Some portrayed that kind of thinking as a threat to human rights.
Well, personally, I'm really young, but I feel like what I do know is that taking away these rights from people, not just women, all people, you know, because transgender men, non-binary people, it's taking that away from them, and it's a basic human right.
As such an emotional issue, abortion has often scrambled traditional political leanings. Some people with very liberal values cheered the Dobbs decision.
I became a Democrat in 2016 after Trump won the Republican nomination. I grew up in a conservative part of South Carolina, and over time I've become more progressive in my values. I support Medicare for all, open borders, and gun reform. And in holding those values, I also believe that all human beings have the inherent right to life.
Anti-abortion advocates have now vowed to take their fight to the states, which can outlaw abortion if they wish, thanks to the landmark decision in Dobbs v. Women's Health Organization this week. Sarah Westwood for the Washington Examiner.